Welcome to Trending in the Afternoon. So I'm going to show you a few things here. I'm going to show you a video of, this young lady who was being interviewed. She and her guy, they were they were in line heading somewhere, and they were being interviewed outside, and they were asked about Donald Trump. So they answered the question. She answered the question. Her guy was in the background, just chilling. And she answered the question, and she said this. Let's take a watch.
Trump is the closest thing to God.
Trump is the closest thing to God, really?
Absolutely, absolutely. He's what's going to fix this nation. This nation's corrupt. We're all split. America used to be all together.
Yeah.
Now we're all split up. Why? We need to come back together. The only person who's going to mold us is God first and then Trump.
God, then Trump.
God, then Trump, absolutely. But if God's not there, Trump's not going to come out. I'll say that. Kamala comes out, Satan's out, and you better be scared.
So you believe that Trump is picked by God?
I believe so. I believe that Trump is blessed by God. I believe that Trump has come from blessed parents. His parents worked for what they had. His parents made him, molded him to become the person that he is.
But so Trump is selling Bibles for $60.
Okay.
Is that he's profiting off of selling Bibles? Is that a godly thing to do?
Is it a godly thing for the Democrats to be okay with killing their babies? Is that okay?
I guess you answered my question with another question.
Okay.
Just answer this question. Is it a godly thing to do for Trump to be?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a business. He's a businessman. That's what this country needs. What do we need?
And if the business is selling the Bible, that's okay?
That's perfectly fine. What are churches doing? When you go to church, don't they ask you for $1? Don't they ask you to do this and that? Churches are businesses. This whole country's a business.
Tell that man. This entire country is a business. I got something to say. Should Trump be selling the Bible? The bookstores sell the Bible. The bookstores, they sell the Bible. The Bible is for sale everywhere. Somebody's profiting from something everywhere. Why not Trump? Why not you? Why not me? If I get a chance to sell the Bible, if I feel like I'm going to sell the Bible. If I have a business running and I feel like selling the Bible, I'm going to sell the Bible. If somebody else could sell it, so could you, so could me, so could Donald Trump. But you see, these Democrats, they just hate him so much that they can't even see the big picture, because anybody could sell the Bible. If you want to sell the Bible, sell the Bible. She's actually said that this country was, together at one point or something like that. No, this country was never on one accord, ma'am. That's not even right. Nowhere close to that. This country was always divided. This country was built on division. So, ma'am, please get that right. I know you're repping MAGA and all that stuff, but you got that dead wrong. This country was always divided. This country will never be on one accord. And we've seen in recent times, the biggest divide of all times in politics. It was this past politics, or political season, I should say. Because once Kamala Harris get out there, all those people that are Democrats and feel like everybody got to vote Democrat because they voted Democrat. I'm glad me and my house wasn't about that Democratic life. Because in the aftermath of the election, we're seeing where people who voted for Kamala Harris because she lost, they're all over social media, bitter as hell. I was talking to my sister today, my younger sister, and she ended up voting Democrat, and she was telling me, look, I regret it. I regret voting Democrat. You know, a lot of people actually regret voting Democrat. They regret voting for Kamala Harris. Why do you think you see so many Democratic leaders transitioning to Republican? Because they're seeing how the Democrats really are. They're not the best people. And we're seeing in the aftermath, even on social media, I'm still seeing people still hating Donald Trump for winning. Talking about Donald Trump. Why? What did Donald Trump did to you personally? Please explain that. And you remember when the Democrats were trying to, hit you with that fear factor, saying, he's going to be a dictator and he's the next Hitler and I'm going to move out of this country. Did you see any one of those people move out of this country? Ellen DeGeneres, talking about she was going to move to England. Has Ellen actually moved to England? No, she haven't. Fear. That's what they try to put in y'all, and it didn't work. America saw the bull crap. and voted Republican. America saw the bull crap. Let me say it one more time. America saw the bull crap and voted for Trump. Donald Trump. Now, is Donald Trump the closest thing to God, man? No. He ain't the closest thing to God. You are the closest thing to your God. Everybody should have that closeness to God within their own selves spiritually. So I disagree with her on that. You know, she's delusional. But you know what? Let me also talk about this. Michelle Obama not showing up at the inauguration. And if you watch some of my past videos, you'll know that, hey, you know what? I actually gave credit to the Obamas for the way they represented the White House with style, you know, and grace. But as far as their policies, I wasn't on that bandwagon. No way. Shout out to the Obamas. But, you know, after this election, Barack actually lost some points. And of course, Michelle Obama not showing up. How are you going to let your husband go to the inauguration by himself? What kind of wife are you? And y'all don't come after me. Come on, man. Y'all be good women now. What kind of man, what kind of woman who calls herself a good wife is going to let her husband go to the inauguration by himself? You don't do that. Whether you like who's going in office or not, you go represent your husband. You go represent your house. You represent your party. Look, and this is what I'm talking about. They are in their feelings because this man won. They're in their feelings. Bitter people. You know, little children that fold their hands and get upset because you don't want to buy them a candy that they want. That's these women in the Democratic Party. That's who they are. Little kids. This election showed you how much a lot of women, not all women, a lot of women are actually children because they cry all the time and they're still crying all over social media.
If you expect the 73 million who voted for the prosecutor, not the felon, and particularly the 92% of black women who voted for Kamala to give you a cookie for your vote, a trophy, a hug, a high five? I think the more relevant question actually is what is wrong with America? I think what is wrong with our country? What is wrong with this country that they would choose a message of divisiveness, of xenophobia, of racism, of misogyny over a message of inclusiveness?
Man, shut up. Shut up. I won't even say be quiet. Oh, we didn't win. Oh, I hate him. Hate him for what? What you hate the man for? Shout out to all the women out there, man, who are real women, who understand what it is and represent your husband no matter what. I'm all about the bottom line and how are we going to turn this country around so we could see more in our pockets. Hit that subscribe button. See you in the next video. Sean out. Peace.